not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
Because all that means is when you tell her you rap, she's gonna be like, "Oh, you do," and judge you. So don't do it.
Yeah, because
just tell her you rap off rip.
Yeah, I told my brother, and my brother's just like, "Yo, just smash," and I'm like, "Nah, you can't just do that to a white girl because they won't leave you alone then."
You can smash them.
You don't want that stain on your soul. I think we're grown enough.
Just don't take her to your crib.
There you go.
2 lost souls in a fishbowl.
Yeah, if she invites you to her crib, then you can smash. But don't give her if she's trying to smash her off Tinder, do it at hers.
Or bring the zodiac into it. Be like, I'm a Sagittarius, and I just don't vibe Aries. So fuck
That's probably work on somebody like that.
Yo, my moon actually, when you talked to me, was in Sagittarius. My moon, so it wasn't a good time.
Like, yeah.
And she'd be like, you know what, you're right. I did look at my horoscope. They did say the moon was in Sagittarius. Girls love that shit.
That should backfire on me. She'd be like, "Oh my god, you're so spiritual. Oh my god,
love you
more."
more.
Got a tarot reading. No, you just got a tarot reading. It told you not to pursue any romantic relationship.
And I gotta stick to that because it's
Oh man, this is all real things. Because I can name like 4 girls that posted tarot cards today on my timeline, and I'm like, I used to hunt these girls, man. This is terrible.
You know how when those crystal girls get horny on like Instagram and shit? Because they don't be posting like booty pics and shit. They'll start posting like those fucking like Kama Sutra drawings.
Yo, that's a fact.
You know,
those abstract drawings of like 2 bodies turning into a universe.
Yeah. So did you see that shit in the story on Instagram? Slide in the DM.
Yeah. Damn, girl.
I love this
you
image.
look like you need
So
your
beautiful.
chakras realigned, girl. What it do? What's good?
Yo, but you know what's
I just got these new salt lamps, baby.
But I tried to tell her too. I was like, yo, because I was like, about with rappers, and she's like, yeah, I don't know if I could ever date a rapper. I was like, well, I rap, and she's like, and then she's like, oh, well, let me hear your music, and she's like, but I like Eminem. I'm like,
yeah. She was like kind of working. And I was like,
does she think you're white?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but I'm very adamant.
Tell her you're not, and see what happens.
I told her, yo, because bro, if I could turn my fucking iMac. My wall is literally a Puerto Rican flag, bro. So she came in, and I'm just like pointed to that shit. And she just still was just like,
mirror too.
Dude, they don't.
What happened?
But you got the boxing gloves on your mirror too. The ones.
No, I do have a flag. I do have a flag, but I don't have those.
Woo! That's how you know Walko. That's how you know he's cultured. That's how you know Walko's cultured, though.
Yeah.
And every time I leave the car, I yell, "Wait!"
Oh shit, that was funny. That was good. I needed that. That was good. I'm keeping that.
Like, this
that is
knows.
staying in the episode, by the way.
Yeah, with the Looney Tunes hanging from the back of the car.
Woo! That's good shit. That is comedy.
Just like you know when somebody's a real Italian when they got the little Italian reflector on the back of their car. You know that motherfucker straight up. He's getting out the car like, yo, he's going to McDonald's like, yo, let me get a motherfucking quarter pounder with cheese.
You gotta just go up to him and be like, yo, your sauce is trash. Your no, not even your gravy.
Like,
your gravy is trash.
Garbage.
Yeah, that's how you piss him off.
He'll be like, what? Talk about my grandmother's fucking sauce?
Oh man. Oh, that's good. That's staying in. That's not even B-roll. That just stays in.
Is that how we're starting?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's how we're starting the episode.
Where did that start?
At the boxing gloves.
I got into an argument. I got into an argument because I'm Italian and this other dude is Sicilian, and we got into an argument about me telling him that he's not really Italian because he's Sicilian.
I know that's where you're going.
And you want to know what his comeback was?
Uh-oh.
This motherfucker said, yo, your meatballs are dry. And for some reason, I got so...
Yeah, I'm about to say you were pissed. Yeah, that hurts.
You were like,
I got so... Because I was just like, what? That's such a stupid... Yo, my meatballs ain't dry, son.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck you.
I won't lie. That actually, on a island tip, I got offended by that once because I was arguing with a Dominican friend of mine. I'm Haitian. Same island. We cooked the same meals, but he was like, well, yo, your people's pork is dry. And I was like, you son of a bitch. You mother... you son of...
Like, yo, your pasta ain't even al dente, son. Come on.
I was like highly offended.
This shit don't stick to a cabinet door.
Yeah, I was so pissed. And I couldn't even like respond with a quirk. I'm like, we cook it different. I was pissed. But you know,
So we fucking different.
I was like genuinely upset, but he knew what he was doing. Oh,
Yo, but I think I was kind of a dick though, because I said to this girl, because I was just like, yo, like,
Hey, we on the record now. Just
we on the record. I gave
Black Lives Matter. She's gonna fucking block you.
Edit this part out. But she was just like, yeah, well, this and that, and she's talking about cooking, and I'm like, son, don't talk to me about cooking though. I was like, you don't have any other seasonings except salt and pepper in your house, bro. I'm telling you right now. She's like, but everything tastes good with salt and pepper. I was like, get out of my house.
God.
Get out of my
Actually, speaking of that, speaking of that, so when I dropped my little man at Baby Mom's today, I made sweet and sour chicken today with like a cauliflower fried rice, whatever. And I brought it there and I brought her some. So I'm like, all right. And she was like, she tasted it. She's like, yeah, man, I tasted it. You know, you always use something in there. You know, I always taste it. I'm like, yeah, seasoning.
Yeah, flavor. It's called flavor.
It's called seasoning. Like, that's what I do. And she was like, now. Like,
more than pepper. It's too spicy.
It was too spicy, bro. I did ruin her though, because like I make two batches. I make a batch that the baby can eat, and I make a batch that I like. I like my stuff spicy. So before I even thought to make her some, I mixed it all together. So she went inside, had some, and came outside like like red and shit. I'm like, oh my bad. But hey,
we would fuck, me and my friends in work, bro. We would fuck around because like my boy that used to work with me, he's Dominican, and we used to always just fuck with people because we always used to say this shit where we would just be like, yo, like you can't be approaching a girl like that, bro. That shit ain't seasoned enough. And we'd be talking to people like that. There was another dude like on my team, and I'm just like, yo, you can't be hitting these girls up with just salt and pepper, son. You gotta be seasoned, bro. You gotta sprinkle a little
double sazon, my G. Little Laries, man.
Every time this dude, he's like, yo, I was talking to this bitch the other day. I'm like, word, you got adobo on it? He's like, yo, I'll put a lot of adobo on that shit. I was like, oh, he got the buns.
Yeah,
he got the buns.
That's all it is, man. You gotta approach things a little adobo. Bro. That's how we talk about reviews. We like, hey, man, a little adobo on that project, it would have been a little bit better.
You need some seasoning.
Exactly.
But all right, let's kick into it.
Yeah, great way to bring it back, Johnny.
So
good job.
You like that? You like that? So this is episode 99. Officially, so next week is the 100 one.
Why do I feel like every episode is 99?
Because I'm terrible at remembering what episode.
No, isn't this one 100?
No, this is 99.
This one is 100.
It was episode 99 episodes ago.
Yeah, facts. No, we've been on episode 99 like 50 episodes.
Yo, this is episode 100.
No way.
I started on that.
This is it.
No way. I could be. You could be right. Let me double check.
About to check the IG. Hold on.
Yeah, it is.
It's episode 100, guys. Well, look, the special was the beginning.
The special is the beginning. Well, there it is. I thought, you know what? And I honestly, though, to my defense, I thought I would have the iRig by the time that happened. It still hasn't come in yet, so there's that. But
yeah, that's because.
You know what? For this episode, give me a second.
Let's make this episode 101.
Yeah, I know. We'll do the week. Once I get that iRig, we're gonna do a live one.
You should call this episode redacted. Episode redacted or episode 404, and then the next one will be
this will be episode 99 2.0.
99.
Yeah. But yeah, this is episode 100. We've been around, and this is, I mean, realistically, it's like almost 200. No, we can't see nothing. What you got?
Come on.
Is that lemon pepper?
No, motherfucker. Hold on.
You're disappearing yourself.
Yeah, this shit is terrible. What is going on?
This episode's a disaster, and I love it already.
What's the episode?
Can I do it like this?
There you go. Double sazon. Honestly, this week in reviews, we had a lot of that because this was Green Check City. We had one red stamp all week, and that's the first project. So, yeah, that was the first project. So, first project was Death Dealers Anonymous, Volume 3 by Death Dealers Anonymous. Another one of the Drake K random ones that come out of nowhere. But I didn't care for this project.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, I was super like whatever. Yeah. It just.
I don't know if it's a 2.5, but
I didn't care about it. Yeah, like I don't think I cared about it enough to like shit on it. But I don't think I like cared about it enough to even care about it. You know, it was just like I listened to it and I was like, well, I don't know what I listened to. Let's move on. It's super
relatable.
Yeah, it's super weird. It was just boring. It was just like boring.
What does that mean?
What?
I called him out on that too.
Relatable-ish. Yeah, I seen that, and I heard it when you said it just now.
Not a word. He made that shit up.
Yeah.
relatable-ish.
I didn't find
yeah, what is that like? What would that actually mean? It's relatable, but it's not relatable. That's pretty much what it means. So it's just a blank word.
So relatable, just a little bit.
Yeah, it's a blank. I don't know. You know what, Drake K? All right, man. That's what he does. But this project, I didn't care for it. I mean, it's just, if you guys ever heard of anyone like Suicide Boys or Death Dealers or anything like that, it's the same music that they always put out, except Suicide Boys might be a little more quality, a little clearer, I guess. But yeah,
sure,
yeah, you know, I guess. But it's whatever. It's like some attempt at a new age kind of rock-ish fusion type, like aggression thing. It's weird.
This is that shit that sounds like old pop, like emo bands that turned to hip hop.
Yeah, like Alex is on fire or shit like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not here for it. So
this is that sound Hollywood Undead started.
Yeah.
Everybody else murdered.
Yeah, seriously, like that. The reason why Hollywood Undead stopped.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, it is what it is. So next project, Long Island in the House, was Mikey by Big Breakfast. My man. I
had to listen to it twice.
I like this project.
Yeah, bro, this shit is fucking lyric heavy.
You gotta focus.
Yeah.
Dude, that's why I didn't get the best score, because on multiple listen through, I fuck with it heavy.
Yeah.
But that first listen through, I'm having to like hold.
But
my
yeah, you can
to
tell
my
this
head,
is something that like if like a casual listener would like put something on first rip, they're gonna be like, "What is this?"
They're gonna turn.
So is his name Big Breakfast or is it Mikey?
His real name is Mikey, but his
real name is
Breakfast.
Mikey. Yeah.
So this is his project. This is his yeah. But
bro, this shit is dense.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't
you didn't like it?
Only for one reason.
You don't like breakfast?
My ex that broke my heart. Her name is Lush, and we spell it Lush. And track 1 is her name.
That's Lush.
He gets a 0. He gets a 0. You get no adobo, sir. No adobo.
Come on, man. This is Long Island.
No. I'm just playing.
Nah.
No, I'm just playing. Nah, it was dope.
Yeah,
dope.
Very, very pen heavy, and I like that. He's rapping, and it's even if it's like there's a mix. He goes in and out of like funny bars to like dope bars to like weird bars.
Like dangerously close to word salad.
Yeah, almost, but like
he's like toeing the line.
like you feel.
But he brings it back.
Yeah, like and it'll make sense. Like it's, I wouldn't say word salad. I would say subject salad. There's no direction. It's just like
it's because it's like every 2 bars is a different topic.
Yeah, it's a bunch of like there's no theme. Like it's just him rapping. He's barring the songs. He's barring the shit out of them, and the bars make sense, but there's no like direction. He's just going. But yeah, I rock with this project. I like the weird production. His monotone voice and his just like steady rapping is a good time. There was a lot of dope like cuts and stuff mixed into the production and shit that I liked. It was clean. It was super different and it felt refreshing which is very rare in the shit that we usually listen to. So, but I was here for it. I rocked with this project. And it's Long Island. What up? It's my guy. My guy. Good, yeah. Big Breakfast, man. We seen homies, man. Yo, don't sleep on hardcore kids. We got pens. We write. You know what I'm saying? We write. And then we dropped some footage, some clout footage. My man Taco, giving us some industry tea for the people that want to know what that industry tea is about an industry person. Just listen to the episode. I'm not gonna leak it. That was the point why I did like the clout. I cut the like name out and all that shit. But it was also just a good interview because Taco's the man. You get to see some booty cheeks. So after that, we had a single review. My man Dice stepping up to the plate, getting his single review on with this video action. I'm here for it. This was 24 Hours by Lyfe, Lyfe, by Lyfe, by Lyfe. Single is okay.
Yeah,
I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I felt like I couldn't really give him much more than an okay because like. He the song and everything kind of went like together exactly like what he was trying to do with it is exactly what he did with it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't any more than that. Just what bothered me was just like
it didn't sound like his lane.
Like, yeah, like a lot of white rappers get stuck with the white voice. You know what I'm saying? You get that white voice, and it's like no matter what you say, you just sound like white. Like we just said before, Hollywood Undead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they got that to them. Like even what's the name? Oh my na from fucking Suicide Squad. What are the fucking names? Those guys. Like they're famous.
Suicide Boys?
Oh, he's talking about 21 Pilots.
Yeah, 21 Pilots. Like they have that shit too. Like he's
good one, Frank.
He's cursed with the white voice. He's like
that guy. Where's the white boy voice?
Yeah. Yo, he's like you talking about 21 Pilots, that piece of shit. Out there. No, but he, you know,
they flow a little bit.
So when he tried to do the Spanish thing, it just like
it felt like
I was like, bro,
yeah, it felt like the white dude at the restaurant. Yeah, the white dude at the restaurant, like gracias when you give him more dip, you know.
Yeah, muchas gracias, like you know what I'm saying.
Gracias.
Yeah, gracias. Por favor.
Yeah.
But yeah. This is very like.
Stay nada.
This was very.
It wasn't hard.
It wasn't. Yeah, like for.
It wasn't hard
for him. He the execution was right. It's just the delivery, like him, just what he offers to the table, which is his voice, his cadence, his delivery. It just doesn't feel like it was that lane.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like, and it's good that he jumped into a lane because that's hard to do. A lot of people need to do that. It's just like, hey, they're not all gonna hit, but the base of it was right. You know what I'm saying? Like he got the base of it right. So I'm not mad at it. So I was like, that's why it gets an okay for me. I didn't hate it. It just would have been like, you should have got a Spanish feature on it. Someone with a little sauce, you know? Yeah,
if you really wanted, because you already had like the Spanish guitar on it and stuff. You had those vibes. So you should have like put somebody on there that actually can really execute it well.
And there's no bad, but then there's no bad in that, you know. Like if you can't, like if you're not a chopper, you get a chopper on your track. If you're not, you know what I'm saying, you're not a punchline rapper, you get a punchline rapper on it. There's nothing wrong with that. But like, hey, salute for trying. You know, got to give him the credit for giving it a try. Not mad at it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So the next project, Ratchet Bay, was it was good until it wasn't by Kehlani.
I think it would be good the whole time.
I could stare at the cover of this all day.
This segment is just going to be us making grunting noises the whole time.
I feel like this is going to be on the Not Your Dad's episode.
This is Not Your Dad's for sure. Her tatted ratchetry. The first song, when I read the name of the first song, I was like, you bitch. Song's called, you gonna start off with Toxic? Yeah, it's called Toxic, you bitch. No, but I actually rock with this project, you know, like she's dope. I was a fan of her for a minute. She's dope. I thought this project was super clean, a little long. There was a lot of filler on there, but she had some songs where she showed what she can do, like where she shined, where she, you know, showed what got her to the status that she's at, minus the ratchetry.
Bro, I will go to fucking Poison Control over and over again for her toxic ass. I don't give up.
Yeah, I see you out here. Bro. Oh my god. And this project was actually super solid though. It was such a good vibe for someone who media wise probably doesn't have the best rap. You know, but this was like a super vibe. Like this project was it was a super vibe. You can tell it was a bit of a kind of like a label reach because it did have a lot of names on there that probably didn't really fit as much as they should have. Like you know what I'm saying? Like James Blake didn't fit, Masego didn't fit, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Jhené Aiko was good, and I love Jhené Aiko, but I almost felt like them two on a song together was too close to home.
Yeah.
I felt like they're too similar, like style wise. And although it was a
cool
song,
track,
and I I just felt like it was too close.
It didn't feel like. It felt like another label reach type thing, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But other than that, this project was super solid. There was some filler on here. I feel like probably a lot of the second half was a bunch of throwaways, and but all around, I mean, I wasn't mad at it. It's a vibe. It's good background music. It's good, like, you know, you want to chill by some water with your feet out. You throw this shit on, no one's gonna complain.
More,
you know, real shit.
Some poolside shit.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. So the next project. I fucked with this project heavy. This is For What It's Worth by Freedom the 10th Warrior. This project was gas to me.
It's gas, but really
that's a crazy
long.
I'm wrong. What do you mean?
No, too long.
Oh yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was long. I personally didn't hate that, but I think you could have scratched 2 to 3 songs off of it. for sure.
Mhm.
But I was impressed that for a thing that's 15 fucking songs, the consistency
Still
was
good,
there.
yeah.
He never let up. Like he was like,
It was enough to not be painful.
yeah, yeah. It was just good enough to like, if I'm gonna listen to it again, I'd think about it like, I want to listen to this again, you know. But I wouldn't.
I might throw that in a playlist and mix it up with something else.
I actually took a bunch of these songs onto just my own personal playlist because I was here for it, bro. Like his ad lib was fucking wild, but he was rapping, bro. Like, and I love that he was fucking rapping, and that's what I like. Like he was talking nice, and he never let up, and that's how I like my rap, bro. Talk fucking nice, bro. He was rapping, and everyone showed up, and it like. It just had a pace. It had like a narrative. It had a pace, but you felt like wherever the fuck he was from, you were there for a little bit. And that's what I like. And like, you know,
the details were there.
Yeah, and that's the shit that makes shit genuine to me. You know, it doesn't sound like a clout grab. This sounds like a dude. You know, it's a difference between someone who's like, oh man, if I rap, I could get famous, I can get money, and someone who's like actually from some shits that's like, yo, I fucking love this rap shit. Let me do this, but let me keep it me. You know. So I was super.
Yeah. I will say, not necessarily just for this project, but to all the artists that see this though, because we did mention it before, as far as the project being slightly too long. Don't get caught in the wormhole of thinking you need to put more songs that you think are dope on a project. If
Not
anything,
even like every song you worked on too. Like you don't need to put everything.
Yeah, like, yo, for real, like what Frank said, like yo, fucking put like. Yo, I said I'm not ever going over 10 songs anymore, even if it's with skits.
Yeah.
Like, don't go over 10 tracks. It's too much. And save those other 5 songs for the next one. Now you got a project and a half. Now you could stay more consistent with how much work you're putting out instead of trying to put out a fucking 15, 20 song album. You know, and reviewers will want to review it more, and labels are more interested in it.
And people will be more likely to run it back.
You get genuine listens out of it too.
And let's be honest, with being that you got fucking 4 reviewers sitting here, right or wrong, when you see a song that's 15 tracks long, of course you're gonna appreciate the song, but sometimes you just start getting tired of the artist, and it makes you not appreciate the next song as much. You're like, motherfucker's kind of getting a little annoying.
Yeah, you have
now.
to
It's
like
kinda,
almost
you know,
impress us
consistent.
every song.
Exactly.
It seems like the industry is starting to catch on to that too, because you're starting to see shorter projects.
Hey man, Kanye started that movement when he was doing that seven shit. He was on
fuck
something.
that. It was us.
Yeah, it was us.
We influenced it. But yeah, this dude, he kept the flair going for the most part. But there were 2 songs that I was like, all right, cut it out. But other than that, though, he did enough to make this work. But it's not gonna happen all the time. Like this dude is nice. That's why it worked. You know what I'm saying? Like he rapped and he had a bunch of features. There was a bunch of contrast and there was switch ups and shit. Like he needed to do all that to make 15 songs work. But honestly, if he would have did all that on a 12 song, 10 song, would have been way better. But this still got a high rate for me. But like could have been fucking 9. You know?
Can I make one criticism? Kind of hate the album cover.
I thought it was gonna be bad because of the album cover.
Yeah, it looks like one of those like.
I hate that style.
Yeah.
People use it too.
That's how Nefta Pharaoh does shit like that. Like I thought when I saw that, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. And his name is just wild.
That's like some shit that white girls used to do in the '90s. They would make that fucking.
It's that last yearbook page or that shit that they have on the thumbtack board. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb.
But yeah. Honestly, I won't lie. I jumped into this. I jumped into this thing. It was gonna be whack because of that, and then like once it started kicking in, I was like, oh. And you know what also sells me?
Okay.
If you have an intro that like hits hard, I'm almost like you could have me there. You know, like then I'm way more invested. You know, like if your intro hits hard for an album, bro, like you're more likely gonna have me invested at least for the beginning. Unless you throw some garbage at me, like, right after.
Yo, y'all can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Because my headphones died,
so
good. I'm going to fucking let the other ones charge. And
all right, yeah, that's all good.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, let them bad boys charge.
Yeah, I'll be forgetting to charge my shit all the time.
Yeah, it's all good. So,
these are wireless, but I keep them plugged in anyways.
Nice. Yeah, hey, keep it safe. Mine's is hooked. This is my studio setup. This is just, I'm using my studio shit. I can't even sound cool. But so we got more taco action, and he gave us our first exclusive interview rap. No one ever offers to rap during interviews.
He didn't offer.
He just did it. If you listen to it, I had no idea what was going on until like I realized.
No, if you watch the video,
we're like okay, like he says the first line, and we're like okay, and then he kept going. We're like oh, like we were shocked.
Yo, I'll be honest though, and it's cool to have that sometimes, but I don't know. As an artist and just as a person watching shit, I'd rather not. If I already know that the artist is on there because they rap, I would rather just hear motherfuckers talk.
Yeah.
When
but see, he did it the right way. He threw it at the end.
We could just make them all spit a 6.
He threw it at the end,
and
he did an exclusive verse off of an album that he didn't even announce until he spoke with us. So I wasn't mad at that. I wasn't mad at that. He was waiting to spit it too. That's what was funny. We had no idea. He set us up. But that's the love that he showed us because he did that, for us. So salute to Taco, man. It's Tac Baby on everything.
With Taco.
Taco's the man. So
Taco.
Best name origin story. So the next project was Beat Tape. This was Dismal Spring by Moemaw and Naedon. My man. This was solid. This was a solid beat tape, but it kind of shocked me because like we know Moemaw is like just being boom bap as fuck. And this beat tape wasn't.
We rap.
Yeah, this beat tape wasn't really like too much of a boom bap beat tape. It was kind of just like all types of beat tape,
He was definitely experimenting with some shit.
He was having fun though. I rocked with this beat tape. I was having a good time with it. It was clean. Some stuff got a little weird, but it was video game music. Like to keep it a buck, it was video game music. So I was like, all right. It was a beat tape that I was like, I could definitely play some games and keep it on in the background, but I wouldn't want to like start rapping to it.
No.
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
Yeah, you don't get like the vibe of like, and that's which is dope. Shows his versatility as a producer, and the fact that he raps on like strictly old school stuff shows he's well rounded. So I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, some of the songs felt like you could play like Call of Duty or some shit, and then some of them were like Mario Kart.
Yeah, and then some are like Hubert, some fucking puzzle games and shit.
Dig Dug,
yeah. So I wasn't mad at it though. This was super solid. It was if anything all around, it was just a smooth listen. Nothing was like fucking heat. It was just smooth. There was 2 fire songs on there, but nothing blew my fucking existence.
Nothing melt in your face.
Yeah. Not like like Sea Lance out here fucking me up sometimes. So, next project was the Staycation in Hell EP by Roseblud. This was
I fucking hated this. I hated it. I played it back twice to make sure I hated it, and I was like, yeah, this is garbage. I would not have given this a check. It makes me feel okay that you gave it a 6, though, because then that means it's not like...
When I reviewed this, it was like, off rip, I was like, it's going to be one of those projects that's just weird to me, and I like it because I know it's weird.
And everybody else is gonna be like,
yeah, because I do like a lot of weird
shit like that sometimes. This is just too weird, way too weird.
It was so strange, and I was like, I'm not mad at this. I wasn't mad at it.
We were gonna give anything a red check out of the stuff that we did this week that we didn't. It would be that one.
Yeah, you might be able to like strong arm me into a lemon, but I'm not giving this a check.
I like that weird shit, so I understand completely. I knew this when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a little backlash on this, but I was like,
yeah, you get a little pushback.
Yeah, because it's weird, and I just know who I am. I like weird shit sometimes, and this was weird.
I literally turned this on, and I was literally like, Johnny's on his shit again.
The first song is a trash song to start too. The first song is so boring, and then you.
I like some weird shit sometimes too, and I'd be listening to some all kinds of fucking shit, but I was also like,
yeah, you're on your own.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna be. I knew I was gonna be there.
Island by yourself.
I knew I was gonna be there, and I don't know what it was too. I was really a fan of that Star Child man getting this sing on. I was super about that. It was weird. It was weird. It was a weird project, and I was like, I don't hate it. I didn't
cat on here.
Just that one line in there. He can kind of rap.
Yeah, because he had moments where he was so strange about his rapping and his delivery, where he was just like trying anything. So I didn't know if it was on purpose or if that's just how he rapped. So I was like, he can kind of rap. I get like it threw me off. But hey, I kept it right. He kind of rap. It's a stupid project, but I'll take it. So then we dropped. So I had a dope interview. This is like a secret interview I had. I had this on like a Thursday. So I was like, none of us were. I was like, I'm not gonna bother you guys on a Thursday or like whatever. So I was like, I did this, and I've known these guys forever. So
do it anyway.
I was like, I wanted to chop it up with them and just get like a These are dudes that I fucking came up in the rap scene with, and they're just like homies of mine. But I did an interview with the hip hop group 3H, Hip Hop Heads of Long Island. Even though Kairu's not from Long Island, the group's from Long Island, and he was recruited online. But they were missing some members, but I got the generals, so I'll take it.
I was finna say, where's Alpha Male?
Yeah, he couldn't make it. He kind of ghosted, and there was a couple. I don't know if they're like DYs and all of them, but anyways, this is a dope interview. We were talking, like, we traded some fun stories. We talked about just music industry stuff and like plans, and just like these dudes are dudes I've been learning marketing and all that sorts of stuff like with as artists together. We've always been boys. We've always traded ideas. So it was cool to just see us all like catch up on where we're at, and also just WLP. Just look at his creepy smile.
I was just gonna say WLP looks so happy to be there.
Was having a good time, man.
Yo.
I'm
looking at it right now.
Oh, he was having a blast.
Boy. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, it was great.
Nah, but I know Status and I know the Season, and they're good dudes. Yeah. I've done shows and I've always seen hip hop heads there, and you know what I'm saying.
They rep hard, and I like the way they do it. Like they all have those like hip hop head necklaces and stuff. It's a good look.
Yeah,
like,
it's dope.
It brings a lot of like attention, but it looks powerful, like as a team, and that's what you want teams to look like, which is dope. But they're all good people. Yeah. Status raps, WLP raps. The good thing is Kairu and Season are stepping their game up big time. They're producing and they're engineering now, which is also dope. It's good to have a team with like that many arsenals. So good people, check them out. Reach out to them. They're all dope dudes. So
Kairu's nice too.
Kairu is super. He's too nice. There are like maybe 5 rappers on earth that I know that I hype up that much. Kairu is one of them. He is not, and he's nice. He raps mad lazy.
I still fuck with Suicide Watch.
Facts, yo. If you watch that interview, he talked about like how like he put so much into it, and like he felt like it didn't go anywhere, and he was like marketing it pretty well and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's gotta hurt, because that project was like great.
No doubt.
Yeah. You know the feels. We all know the feels. We've all put out something that we like, this is it, and then it don't do nothing. We're like, well, I guess it ain't.
No one.
Yeah, but so the next project was Embrace the Darkness by Novatore and Sleazus.
Fucking yes.
This was a good time. Sleazus.
I'm not gonna lie, this might scratch my top 5. I haven't decided yet.
Dude, I'm surprised you didn't give it a 10, bro.
Yo, it needed a diamond.
I don't do that.
It needed a diamond. If it would have had a diamond, I think Frank would have
given it. There's not a diamond on here. Yeah, arguably there's not a diamond.
But honestly, I loved everything about this too.
It's like a fucking. It's a mood.
Yeah, this is like an aggressive rap album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Sleazus's production is fucking amazing. It's just
did that favor.
Oh yeah,
everything.
Yeah, and like the features, everything was dope, man. I was into it.
I'm just glad to hear self-titled again.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that pretty much all the beats on this project was from Sleazus's latest beat tape.
Yeah. This was the not the Asian one, the one before it.
Mm-hmm.
It was for Mount.
Oh yeah, the Mount
Fuji.
These. Oh yeah. I do remember.
Because when I spoke to Sleazus, I was like, "Yo, like some of these beats are, still available." So
yeah,
what happened there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Mount Fuji was like 20 tracks, like 20-some tracks.
Yeah, I will say though, and I'm gonna be the Johnny now.
Talk nice.
I like this project. I think it was dope. But in some ways, I felt his energy and his aggression did not match the way he ended some of his bars. I felt like his bars could have ended better at certain points. And it's not me taking away from it. I still think he still deserves the rating that he got, so I do agree with Frank. But there were times on it that the beats were so hard, and his aggression was there, his delivery was there, his flow was there, everything was there. But the way he ended bars, I'm like, yeah. And then he ended it, and I'm like,
yeah.
All right.
I agree.
Okay.
That's why I made it known that the production was what carried this.
Yeah, it did, because like he didn't do bad, but I felt like he was going harder than what his bars were. His bars should have been like shock bars.
Yeah, like I want my face to wrinkle in time, like black hole internally.
Yeah, I felt like he fell a little short with that, and that's not me hating on that or the project. I think he still did a good job. I think that the project was dope, but I wish he would have just. His bars were a little bit harder.
Pretty much,
more
I wish he punched like self-titled was punching on that track. Self-titled was like, this is I'm going to,
and his crazy ass voice.
Yeah, I'm going to get rowdy on this, and we needed Novatore to get rowdy, but no slight to it, solid project. But yeah, I feel that too.
Yeah, exactly.
I needed him to get rowdy because you got these dope beats that are layered onto you. Fucking get stupid.
And his delivery it's just those bars. Those bars.
You need to punch our heads off, like. You need to listen to fucking early 2000s Cassidy and then come back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? Fuck us up. So the next project was Passion of the Bhrist by Sleazus Bhrist. This is the one I was gonna do on Twitch. This could have been
It's weird.
It was. All right, I'm gonna do the Johnny thing. It was clean. I can give it that.
It was
a clean project, but for me, it was kind of boring.
Yeah, I could see that.
It sounded generic.
Yeah, it was like he was clean generic.
He was saying some shit though in there every once in a while.
Yeah, I wasn't like fully on board. I thought it was, for me, it was a little boring. I probably would have gave it a lemon or probably like a high red stamp. But it was just like, I don't know. I tried to review it like 3 times. That's why I had it there. That's why I tried to review it on like the live. And I was just like, I can't do this. It wasn't interesting enough for me to want to listen to it. Every time I put it on, I'm like looking at my phone and I'm like doing.
Maybe I'm getting corrupted by all the young cats I work with.
Yeah,
maybe. I would have probably given it like 4.5.
That's what I'm saying. I probably would give it like a 4.
I didn't hate it. I don't know.
It was like I would say a 5.
I don't think I hated it, but I would have gave it a bad review off of it boring me.
His name is crazy though. Sleazus Bhrist.
Sleazus Bhrist.
Passion of the Bhrist.
Yep.
Shock factor name.
I'm not mad at the name.
I feel like with a motherfucker with the name Sleazus Bhrist, you gotta come off like straight up like you just crawled out of hell.
Yeah, you gotta talk about murdering people.
He was doing a lot of like the mainstream.
It did not match.
Yeah.
He was doing a lot of like the mainstream sound. Yeah. But he was saying some shit.
It
wasn't just like
saying,
it wasn't a bunch of like nonsense. So I wasn't, and it wasn't all bitches and drugs.
Yeah, it wasn't all cookie cutter. He sprinkled in some points of himself in there. I get that. Yeah.
I mean, I had to
look some commandments, but
Hey, I ain't gonna die on this hill.
Yeah, I would never listen to this again. Yeah,
I'm not finna like rep this as my artist of the year for sure.
Is he your artist of the year, sir? So the next project, oh man, no one mourns the wicked by Big Ghost and Conway. Fact, so the bucket hat.
This shit was great.
This was a good time.
Bucket hat with his distorted ass skull. I love it.
This was a good time, and I 100% agree with this review and the fact that the song with El Camino got a fire truck. I love that song, and El Camino is the truth. The truth.
I was quoting it on our chat, and no one was acknowledging me. I'm like, whatever.
But it did aggravate me that with track 5, because I felt like track 5 was just like they were just bullshitting in the studio, and we're like, we're just gonna throw it on here. You know what I'm saying? Let's just make it 9 songs. Where if they would have took that off, I probably would have gave it a 9.
And to put a song like that after such a fire song is a slap to the face.
Smack in the middle of a project.
Because that Fake Love was so fucking hard. I was like, yeah, this is what I need. But this project was solid, and Flea Lord Snap too. This is a dope project. He actually just put out Flea Lord is gas. But this was solid, man. I was here for it. I was very much here for it. This is my kind of hip hop, man. Yeah, this is just that.
We should have you riding around with your gun in your lap for no reason.
On my computer chair, not even driving, just on my computer chair with a gun on my lap, spinning in circles.
I listened to this project on the bowl, but I was wearing a ski mask at the same time.
He had to wipe standing. That's how unsafe he felt.
I had to wipe my ass and pop somebody outside at the same time. It was crazy.
Shower curtain completely open just in case somebody trying to sneak up on you, bro.
You already know.
I was about to go in the shower after taking this shit. I'm sitting in my ski mask and my Tim's on only, like just listening to this shit. Oh nah.
Yeah, no. That's an aggressive project, right? Man. It's aggressive. I fucked with it though. I did fuck with it heavy. I was like, yeah, this is a bunch of scary voices and dope beats. I'm here for this. So the next project was an exclusive drop. This dropped on Friday too. This was The Truth Spring by Staten Island. Staten Island out here, man. We see y'all. But this was dope too.
This was nice. He's nice.
He can rap.
Yeah, I had to single out that one cat though.
Oh.
That shit was not great. I just gotta let you know.
Yo, sometimes you have to when someone says something trash. You're like,
nah.
yeah, you gotta say no. But this was dope, man. I was really into the production, and I just he just sounds like an angry Staten Island like Italian dude, just snapping.
Yo, facts. 100%.
And I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that first track when I messaged you about. My man's bleeping some shit out in that first track, yo. Because if you listen to it, it's just like he found a workaround to say a word.
Yeah, he found a workaround to drop an M-bomb.
I was like,
I was like, because he's setting the bar up too, and you're like, oh, he's gonna say it, and you're like, and then he has a little workaround. You're like, oh, good save.
Johnny had the red stamp in his hand, like
cancel culture on deck. Like this is it for him.
If shit gets a 7 and still gets stamped.
Yo, you know what that reminds me of?
Didn't even give him a stage name, shit emoji over the fucking project.
Remember, Walko? Do you remember way back in the day we had that SoundCloud and that fucking? It was like those 3 white kids, and one of them said that like that song was just wild, out of pocket, racist. Like it was wild, and I was just like, I went off in my review. And, like, people in the comments were destroying these kids. Like, it got out of hand. And the kid, like, DM'd me, like, oh, I'm sorry about this. Like, we'll change up our act. And, like, they like, changed their whole style. Like, the project's taken down. It was wild, bro. But they learned.
Yeah, that was wild. That was flagrant.
Yeah, they learned. I went off. I was like, bro, you are a guest here. Like, it was wild. But hey, don't do shit like that. But back to the truth. Sorry about losing the shine off your project. It was solid, sir. The Truth Project Spring, it was solid. It dropped Friday, and it was dope. I liked his first one too. He can rap, bro. It's that aggressive Italian Staten Island rap, man. There's no other way to put it. No other way to put it, man.
You know exactly where he's from without even having to say it.
Yeah, fact. Just off his tone.
Well, he's a good dude too, man. I've done, when I was out there for some shows and shit, like he's always performed. You know what I'm saying? With
he's like real close with like Intel and all them. Yeah,
he's a good dude.
Bye, Frank.
Frank's out of here. His Wi-Fi, and then
he didn't agree with anything we just said.
He just got up and left.
Facts. Yo, so. Let me see what was left. All right, and then the last thing we did, we had a single review by Apollo called Duchess. This was a little young Apollo's full like producing and all sorts of stuff. It's a smooth track, man. He got a little J. Cole thing going. He got the little fast flow, but like it's clean. It's got message, and he got a little J. Cole rasp to his voice type thing, man. I rock with Apollo.
Apollo's nice.
Yeah, Apollo can rap. He's nice. But this is a smooth track. I was here for it. It was very clean. The beat's clean. Like, you can tell he put a lot into it, but you can tell he's also learning, too. So I wasn't mad at it at all. I fucks with it. I fucks with young Apollo. We rock with him and out at here, not your mans. But that was all we had as far as the SoundCloud Saturday, too, because it's only available on SoundCloud, which he needs to get it on all streaming, but, you know.
But whatever.
Yeah, he needs to get it on all streaming. There goes Frank. He's back.
You good, Frank?
I got my baby. That's why.
Nice.
Yeah.
That, bro, I thought I was losing my mind because I heard a baby a minute ago, and I was over here like,
daddy duty, man. That's it.
Not a deadbeat, bro. I still have her some days.
Hey, we all got a little deadbeat in us.
Not your dad.
Not your dad.
Yeah, yo, for real. That got dark. He made it dark. You made it dark. I think it was Frank.
Yeah, Frank left.
Perfect.
He just dipped. Not your dad's. Poop. He's out. But yeah, man.
You're right.
I mean, he's good on the timing. It's the end of the episode, anyways. But yeah, man, that's all we got for the week, man. That's it, man.